Hey, what's up guys, Mathematical One here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys 5 simple magic tricks that anyone can perform. Alright guys, let's go ahead and hop to the first trick. So what you want to go ahead and do is just go ahead and take any card you want. You can even look at it. This one right here, you want this one? Alright, so make sure you memorize that card. I'll give it to you. You can go ahead and show it off to your friends and all that. Now, whenever you want, tell me to stop. Right here. Alright, perfect. We're just going to insert your card right here on top. And I'll take the rest of these and put it on top. Alright, perfect. Now, you pick the card. It's completely free of choice, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and give the deck a cut. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure this isn't your card, and this isn't your card either. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the deck, but I'm not even going to look at the cards. I am just going to... Hold on. This is your card. Alright, so this is the easiest trick you can possibly do. The only thing it requires is that you have a deck like this, where all the backs are exactly the same and you can't, like, turn them upside down and nothing will happen. So that's basically the secret to this trick. So you make sure that all your cards are facing the right way, facing one direction. So they go ahead and pick any card. Let's say they pick this one, the 5 of clubs. So while they're showing it to their friends, you just want to rotate the deck like this, so the backs are now upside down. So that way, when they put their card anywhere into the deck, their card is the only one that's facing the opposite direction. So they put in the card. And then now you just want to go looking through the deck like this, alright? So what you guys are going to be seeing is this. And the first card that's upside down, that's going to be the card, because it'll be the only card in the deck, which is the 5 of clubs. So that's basically the secret to this trick. Alright, so on to the next trick. Go ahead and pick any card you want. Again, it's completely random choice. So let's say this is the card you want. I give it to you. And you can go ahead and show it to your friends. Now, just as last trick, whenever you want, tell me to stop. Right here, perfect. Alright, so what I want you to do, I want you to go ahead and put your card right here. Alright, perfect. Now, I'd give you the deck, you'd shuffle it up, but I'll just give the deck a couple of cuts since you are not here. Alright, perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the deck, and I'm just going to try to see if I can find your card, alright? So, I'm just going to go through the deck, a couple cards, alright? And I think I have it. I think I finally have your card. Ready? Now, this may surprise you, but this is your card. It's not? Are you sure this isn't your card? 100% sure. Alright, let's see if we could do something about that. Alright, so this is another easy trick for you guys. So again, it is a completely free choice, so they can pick any card. So let's say the Ace of Clubs this time. And you don't have to, it's not like the other one where you have to rotate the deck or anything. You can leave the cards perfectly fine the way they are. So whenever you want, they tell you to stop. Let's say you tell you to stop right here, and they go ahead and put the card right there. So at this point, you're doing one thing, and one thing has to stay in your mind, and it's this card right here, the 3 of spades. Alright, so whatever card it is where they cut, you need to memorize that card and lock it into your head. Alright, so you put that back on top, you don't hold any breaks or anything, nothing that's too fancy, and you give them the deck and tell them to cut it a couple times. Don't tell them to shuffle it, tell them to cut it a couple times, just give it a couple cuts, and you can demonstrate by showing them, like, now I'm going to give you the deck and I want you to just cut the deck like this a couple times, alright? So you give that to them, they cut it a couple times, and they give you back the deck. So now, when you're going through the deck, you want to go through your deck, put it in your right hand, and go through it like this, but not to where they can see it, to where only you can see it. So you want to go through a deck like this, alright, and you're looking for 3 of clubs, I believe it was. So we're going through the deck, we're thinking 3 of spades it was, 3 of spades. Bam, right here, 3 of spades. So once you get to that point, you leave whatever card you just put on top, you leave it there, and then you start going to the top of the deck like this, or bottom. So you keep on going. You can stop after a couple cards and say, alright, I think I finally got it. I think I know what your card is. Now this part is the part that requires a little bit of practice. You're going to be doing what's called a double lift. So you're going to pick up 2 cards. So instead of picking up their card from the top, the Ace of Clubs, you want to go ahead and pick up 2 cards. So I'm picking up the Ace of Clubs and the 5 of Clubs to make it look like I only have 1 card, which is 5 of Clubs. So you go, alright, I think I finally figured it out. This is your card. And obviously they're going to say, no, that's not my card. And then you act surprised, like, what? This is the card. Then you put the card back, and then you can do whatever you want, wave your hand, snap your fingers, and then you reveal that this is your card, the Ace of Clubs. Now you don't have to do this part, but I find it more, like it adds more to the trick. Alright, now this next trick isn't too hard. So we're going to start off by giving you the deck, and you can go ahead and shuffle it up as much as you want, mix it up, give it cuts, do whatever you want to it. So I'll take the deck right back, and I want you to see that this is a normal deck of cards, alright? I've done nothing to it, they're completely normal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of cards off the top like so, alright? Less than half the deck. So now what I want you to do, I want you to take more than half the deck and flip it over, do exactly what I did. So you would go ahead and take more than half the deck. Now the first card face down is your card, and that's going to be your card, and I want you to memorize that, alright? So we're looking for the first card face down, so a pretty random way of picking a card, alright? So this is your card, you'd memorize it, I'd give it to you, you can hold on to that, so I'll put it here face down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the card back, alright? So you give it to me, and I'm going to put it right here face down, alright? Now what I want you to do is put your hand on top of the deck. I want you to just think of the card, alright? Think of the card in your mind, alright? It's a black card. Alright. So that leaves me with spades and clubs. It's a spade. It's the Queen of Spades. Alright, so this is another really easy trick that you guys can do. It requires no preparation whatsoever like the ones before. So basically you want to start off by giving them the deck, and they can shuffle it up however they want, give it cuts or whatever they want, and then they'll give the deck back to you. So at this point you want to show them, alright, this is a normal deck of cards, I want you to see that I've done nothing to it, all the 52 cards are here, and the reason you're doing this is because once you're doing that, you want to slightly pull over the top card, and you want to memorize that card, the 9 of Hearts. So you want to do it to where it's not noticeable. So you just want to go, alright, I want you to see that it's a normal deck of cards. You want to do it really fast, and just, once you see that card, lock it into your head and memorize it, alright? So once you finish doing that, and showing them that it's a regular deck of cards, you go ahead and say, alright, I'm going to take a little bit of cards off the top, less than half the deck, and take about, I don't know, this many cards, just a small packet. You don't want to take that many cards off the top. And then you're going to flip it over, and then you tell them, alright, now what I want you to do is I want you to take more cards off the top of the deck and flip it over. So basically what this does is reverses the process that you just did, and it just puts whatever card was originally on top back on top, which is the 9 of Hearts in this case. So and then you tell them the first card face down, that's going to be your